Hello and welcome back to my channel. This is Miss Murdoku, and today we're going to play the Donut House. It's a hard level, 9 by 9 grid, and we have 9 suspects. So we have a general clue, and it says there was exactly one empty area. Okay, so let's look at the areas we have. So we have the kitchen, living room, washroom, main bedroom, guest room, and the hallway. So we have one, two, three, four, five, six. Six areas. Okay, so to start with Allison, she was on a bed and she was alone. Okay, so we're going to pencil mark the two beds that we have. Okay, so Allison is either in the guest room or the main bedroom and she's alone. Okay, Bonnie, she was on a carpet. Okay, Bonnie is on a carpet. Okay, is that all the carpet we have? Okay, perfect. And Claudio, he was beside a TV. Okay, so he can be here, here, or here. Here as well. Okay, five possible places for Claudia. And then we have Duncan. He was in the kitchen. He was in the kitchen. Okay, okay. And then we have Evan. He was alone. Okay, he was alone. Okay, we cannot mark that yet. And then we have Fabrice. He was beside a plant. Okay, so he can be here or here. What is this black area? You cannot put anyone there. Oh, that's interesting, actually. Because look here, in this column, there's only 3 available spots because of this black area in the hallway. Okay, going back to Fabrice. He was beside a plant. Okay. Beside a plant, and that's all. Okay. Now we have Gracie. She was beside a shelf. Okay, so he can be here or here or here or here. She can also be here or here and here. Okay. Okay. And then we have Hudson. There was a man sitting in a chair exactly 2 rows north of him. Okay. So, so if a man is sitting on either of these 2 chairs, then Hudson is in this row, correct? And if someone is sitting on this chair, if a man, specifically a man, is sitting on this chair, then Hudson is in here, here, or here, right? And if someone is sitting on this chair, then Hudson is going to be on this row. Okay. And then we have our victim, Valley. She was alone with the murderer. Okay. Okay, so I want to go back to Hudson. So there was a man sitting in a chair, and we have 5 men, including Hudson. Okay, so let's look at the possible guys that can be sitting on a chair. So Claudio, he was beside a TV and he cannot be sitting on a chair. He cannot, yeah, there's no chair beside a TV, so it's not him. Duncan, he was in the kitchen and there's no chair in the kitchen. Evan, he was alone. Okay, Evan was alone. It could be Evan. It could be Evan because we don't know exactly. He could be sitting in a chair alone in an area, right? Okay, Fabrice, he was beside a plant. Okay, if Fabrice is beside a plant. Okay, all of the plants are in the last, all of the possible places for Fabrice are in the last three rows, right? So, and there's no chair here. Hudson is two rows south of that person sitting on a chair, so it's not Fabrice. Okay, the only possible guy that can be sitting in a chair two rows above or north of Hudson is Evan. So, yeah, so I think we can pencil mark Evan on the chairs. So Evan could be here, here, or here, right? Yeah, yeah. And okay, let's not forget the general clue. There's exactly one empty area. So that means all the other areas will have someone on them, right? Okay, so, okay, looking at the clues again, it seems like we have two people, Allison and Evan, who are definitely alone in an area. And how many areas do we have again? One, two, three, four, five. One, two, three, four, five, six. So we have six area. One of them is empty, and one of them is the area where Allison is, and the other is Evan. So that means we have three remaining areas where the other people can be. Okay, I think that's important. I just cannot think of why yet. Okay, let's try to eliminate some of these people. Okay, so, huh, okay. So, Allison, she was on a bed and she was alone. So, she can be in the guest room or the main bedroom. I mean, guest bedroom or main bedroom. And if she's in the main bedroom, I think that's gonna cause, um, because there's a lot of people that are possibly here in the main bedroom. So, yeah. And actually, Evan, there's only two possible places for Evan to be, either the living room or the guest bedroom. Allison can be in the guest bedroom too. If Allison is in the guest bedroom, then that means Evan is in the living room, right? But if Allison is here, then nobody else can be in this area. It will force a lot of people to be on different areas. Okay, who are the other people that are limited? Duncan, Dunk, he was in the kitchen. Mm-hmm. So he could be on the first row or the second row. Okay. And okay, if Evan is here, Duncan is here, and then Allison will be in this row. And I think all of the other people here, possible people here, they can also be in different areas. So I think that might not be an issue. Oops. It loaded again. I was taking my time thinking here. Okay, and there's an area that is empty. So I think we need to go back to that general clue. Let's see if it will lead us somewhere. So definitely the kitchen is not empty. The guest bedroom possibly is not empty. Actually, if Allison is here, Evan will be here. If Evan is here, Allison will be here. And then Claudia will be here, right? So it won't be empty. So I'm thinking the kitchen cannot be empty. The guest bedroom cannot be empty. Same with the main bedroom and the living room, right? The hallway cannot be empty as well because Bonnie is on the carpet and that's where the carpet is. Is it the washroom that could be empty? Because if we remove all of the people here, there's still a lot of different places where they can be, right? I think the washroom is empty. I have a feeling, but yeah, I think the washroom is empty. Okay, I haven't placed anyone yet, and it's already 13 minutes. Oh, this is quite difficult. Okay, um, let's look at the clues again. Bonnie, she was on a carpet. Allison, she was on a bed, and she was alone. Claudio, he was beside a TV. Okay, Duncan, he was in the kitchen. Duncan is in the kitchen. Yeah. Is there a way for us to eliminate him? I mean, I mean, yeah. Anyway, Evan was alone. We don't know where. Fabrice, he was beside a plant. several areas. Gracie, she was beside a shelf. Yup, several areas. And Hudson, there was a man sitting in a chair exactly 2 rows north of him, which I think is Evan. Evan is the one sitting in a chair. Okay, wait a minute. So Evan is alone and he's sitting in a chair. If Evan is here, Hudson cannot be here actually, right? Because it will be in the same area as Evan. Yep. Okay. We've eliminated we've eliminated one possible place for Hudson. Oh my god, this is difficult. Okay. I think I'm missing something. We need to get that one thing right. That hmm. Okay, I think we really need to find that one empty area. Okay. So kitchen, definitely someone's there. Hallway, Bonnie is there. The guest room, the guest bedroom, either Allison or Evan is here. Definitely. If Evan is here, if Evan is here, then Allison will be here. And then Claudia will be here. So if Allison is here, then Evan will be here in the living room and Claudia will be here in the main bedroom. Okay, so the guest bedroom, main bedroom, and living room, I think definitely someone will be there, right? So at this point, my microphone has died. I'm so sorry. So this is editing Miss Murdoku. I'm adding a voiceover. So I'm not sure if I can remember everything, but I think at this part I have deduced that the washroom is definitely the empty area as per the general clue. And okay, I don't know what else I was saying during the video, but I will do my best. Okay, so I think um I've noticed that there's only one spot left in the last row, and Fabrice, I think, is the only one that can possibly be there. So I remember that I placed him here because he was the first person that I placed. Okay, I don't know what I was saying. I think I was trying to make sure that it's really Fabrice. Um, okay, there you go. I placed him. Okay, and then I think I was um trying to look for other possible other people that are very limited at this point. So I think I was saying that Bonnie is um is definitely on those two columns, and then I'm trying to do the process of elimination that if Bonnie is on the third row, then Allison will occupy the second to the last row in the main bedroom. And I don't know what else. what else I was saying at this point. Okay, I think I've deduced that um yeah, I think I just eliminated that one spot because that's an intersection between the um two other or three other places, possible places for Allison. Okay, so I think I'm trying to okay, I think I remember um that I remembered Allison was alone. So since Fabrice is already in the main bedroom, then Allison is definitely in the guest bedroom. And I locked in Bonnie in that one carpet in the hallway. And then I'm starting to um yes, just cleaning up. Yes, so I think I was saying that Evan was definitely in the living room and that Hudson is definitely in the second to the last row because that's because from that row Evan will be two rows above him, north of him. Okay, and I think I was trying to um okay, I think I noticed that or remembered that Evan was alone at this point, I think. So Claudio cannot be in the living room and because Evan is alone. So I think I was also saying that Claudio and Allison will occupy the last two columns. So I'm trying to remove the other people, I think, from those last two columns to save them for Allison and Claudia. And then I locked in Gracie in the kitchen, as well as Duncan, and then Evan. So everything's starting to come into place. Hudson is locked in as well. Claudia is locked in as well as Allison and the victim. So the victim is with Bonnie in the hallway, and our killer is Bonnie. Yeah, so I think I'm just trying to make sure that I place everyone based on their clues before I submitted it. Yep. Go ahead, girl, submit it. Okay, I'm submitting it now, I think. And there you go. So that's it. Well, I hope you enjoyed this video, The Donut House. If you enjoyed it, please like and subscribe. And I would really appreciate your support. I hope to see you on my next video. Bye.